iconic historic landmark in Balboa Park. And this Friday during December nights, the Botanical building will have its grand reopening, the completion of phase 1. Joining us now to talk more about the effort to preserve this treasure and the changes that you will see coming up on Friday, Katie McDonald, President and CEO of Forever Balboa Park, and Jackie Higgins, VP of Planning for Forever Balboa Park. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us here on The Four.
So glad to be here.
Yeah, glad to have you. Katie, let's start with you.
Sure.
As far as phase 1, we're
Right.
all standing by, waiting for the doors to open on Friday. What was done inside the building?
Well, it's just such an exciting moment, obviously, for Forever Balboa Park, for the city of San Diego, for the state of California who helped fund this project, and for everybody who's going to get to see it. So as many of you know, it was built in 1915. It was really the first big major project that the city of San Diego and Forever Balboa Park, what is now Forever Balboa Park, decided to do together. And so it's been a complete renovation from the original building. And Jackie has all the details and can tell you about the specific plants and the kind of tropical, subtropical work. But it is a complete renovation that brings history to current day and allows us to think about what plants and the botanical world will mean to people in future generations.
And so, Jackie, let me bring you in on the conversation too, because as far as some of those fine-tuned details, I mean, you guys have really been working hard. What's the first thing people are going to notice when those doors open up?
Well, the first thing they're going to notice is when they start to approach the building is the historic arcades that wrap around the entire building have been reconstructed. It was part of the original design of the building. The grand doors that are nearly 2 stories high on the east and west wing have been reconstructed, and the redwood lath has been completely replaced on the entire building. As they enter into the building, they'll see the steel archway trusses that have been completely restored, and the space has been really opened up, and circulation patterns have been opened up for people to visit and really interact with the different plants in the building.
I have to be honest, people watch shows on television about what it takes to do an extreme home makeover and things like that, and they think it should be done by the end of the week. These things take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and you know what, money too, to get these things going. Katie, talk a little bit about that.
Right. Well, you know, this is a project, as I said, that was dreamed of about, you know, since 2015. And it takes commitment from the city. It took commitment from the private sector to help support it. It took a big effort to have Tony Atkins and the state Senate support this project. And the project continues because now the phase 2 will be the gardens that surround the entire building. And this is a project that Forever Balboa Park is funding on our own. And that project is well underway in its fundraising, but there is some more funds and some ways that people can be supportive of completing phase 2 as well.
Well, speaking of that, today happens to be Giving Tuesday, Jackie, and this is an opportunity for people that love San Diego, that know San Diego, know what a treasure this is, to step forward and give what they can. Where does that money go when people are able to give?
So all the money that Forever Balboa Park raises goes back into the park. We are the private nonprofit partner. It's a 501c3 organization. So we do park improvements across all 1,200 acres of the park, and from trails to planting trees to large capital improvement projects such as the Botanical building.
So this will be huge. All right, final question here. Katie, I'll go back to this for you. December nights, it kicks off on Friday. You know there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that come down. We want to make sure that people know where to go, what to do. There's a lot of information on the website, but when it comes specifically to the Botanical Garden, do you get nervous knowing that this is the big debut?
Of course we do. Of course we do, because, you know, there have been a wonderful group of people that have worked so hard to make this happen, and now we're going to share it with the world. But that was its original intention. And so we're very excited to see people's faces as they go in, and we know that they'll have a sense of awe and a sense of pride, because this is one of San Diego's great treasures, and the fact that such an amazing team has come together to make it happen, I think should give everybody confidence and joy.
All right, we'll see you there on Friday for December nights. By the way, I mentioned for a Giving Tuesday, is there a website people can go to if they'd like to give?
ForeverBalboaPark.org.
ForeverBalboaPark.org. Okay,
exactly right.
Let's get all that money raised and keep that park as beautiful as it is.
That's exactly right.
All right, ladies, thanks. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you.
Carlo.